Welcome to the DIY3DTech.com channel.
Welcome to this edition of DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, we're going to take a look at version 2 of the OctoPrint base for the Fabrikator Mini. So we've redesigned it, as I mentioned in the last video. We've removed the struts that have gone across here. Although it does look like the model has a little bit of gap down here with pie mounts on one of the stanchions, on all four of the stanchions, so I may have to take a look at that because it doesn't show this in the model, but it seems to be too close when I print it, so I might have to fix that in the end model. However, everything else looks pretty good, so let's go take a quick time lapse of this, take a look at it. This print was about 6 hours, so I'm going to shorten up the time lapse quite a bit. And so let's take a look at the time lapse. We'll then come back, take this off the bed, clean it up, and take a look at it a little bit more. So, time lapse.
Now for a time lapse video. Ready, set, let's go.
So here we are back again. So we've taken it off the bed and we've cleaned it up, and we've got the OctoPrint Raspberry Pi mounted in here. Now, a couple things. Again, I'm going to have to work on some of the stanchions. They work in the model, but not so well in real life. And what I've done is I've got number 4 screws holding the Raspberry Pi in, 4 of them. So that works well. Actually, I'm kind of looking for it. I think I'm going to order a 3, which has got the built-in Wi-Fi here pretty soon, and actually switch over to the 3 shortly. However, for now, this works. So, again, as I mentioned in the other video, you can see the pads here. I put holes in them so I can mount. I'm going to probably use either laser cut or CNC another acrylic base for this to attach to, and this is how it'll attach. Anyway, so we've got this, and now we're going to go set it up on the Fabrikator Mini and see how it all looks. So here we are back again. We've got the Fabrikator Mini set up on it. We've got the Raspberry Pi down in there, and everything is hooked up, and it's looking pretty good. Very stable. So you can kind of see if I really torque on it, it moves, but there's not too much. And I think actually after I fix the one-hole heating problem, which I just posted in a prior video, and reprint this PETG, I think it'll do better, be better yet even. But now I printed this at 30% infill, and so again I think that's pretty good. And let's see, you can see down there, you can see how the Raspberry Pi is. You can kind of see in there, then in the back, hopefully. Then here is the original version, and again, this one even torques a little bit, though I think this one will be just fine, even though I get a little lateral motion on it. Because one of the things, the way that I sort of designed this is this piece of the Fabrikator Mini, or at least this version, kind of kicks out, so I had to take this corner out of the design, so so it doesn't work to have a corner there. And I did leave it pinned in the back, so again, it's pretty stable. I printed this out of PETG, 30% infill, 0.2 layer height. It took about 6 hours to print. Came out pretty good. So in general, I'm happy with it. I mean, it's I think more than up to the job. So like I say, I'll put this up on Thingiverse. I'm going to mark it work in progress, because the only thing is I want to fix the mounting stanchions for the Raspberry Pi down there. I think it's just okay. I think it's just the way the PETG printed, but it's just very close, because I double checked the model, and I should have plenty of clearance in the model. So anyways, we've gone from this to this, and I got to say, it looks pretty good. So I'm happy with the overall looks of it. And I've got quite a bit of height. You can see my hand in here. So there's quite a bit of height between the motherboard and that. So there should be some really good airflow. And again, I don't think this moves fast enough where it should be any type of whipping action. And so we'll see. We'll run a couple test prints on it maybe tomorrow. It's getting late tonight. But I just wanted to finish this up. So hey, if you found this interesting, if you think you're going to print it, also, once I get this model done, I'm thinking about putting it up on was it Shapeways? So in case you have, Fabrikator Mini's your only printer and you want one of these, you can go to Shapeways and get it and get a copy from there if you can't, print it out. So look on Thingiverse in the short, and then on Shapeways. Once I figure out the stanchion issue, I want to make sure I get that right before I upload it to Shapeways. Other than that, hey, give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.
Please click like below and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all of our projects.